We start off the installation of the Kenwood radio in the Mazda Miata by stripping all the wires one by one, as you can see. Just take off roughly, half an inch, quarter of an inch, so to speak. So I take all the ones off of the harness. That's going to be the add-on harness for the aftermarket radio. Then this is the Kenwood harness now that I'm working on stripping all the wires off. Regardless of everything, I make all the wires the same length, so they make easy connection to look nice. Now we're moving on to crimping. So using a crimping tool with what we call red butt connectors. But one thing you'll notice, you might not be able to see it with the speed of the video, is that after crimping, you give them a quick pull to make sure they're all working properly. Now we're moving on to the ground. The ground wire in the Mazda requires a kind of a shovel or spade connector, and that's what it's doing there, is it's going off to the side because it has to be a little bit longer to click in, and we'll address that later on during the installation into the dash. As you can see, we're connecting all the harnessing, matching all the wire colors together. Make sure the blue and the blue-white are the correct ones for your car. Then we're going to wrap it in some Tessa tape, which is an OEM style tape to make it feel and look, and also it also has a nice little cushion if it rattles around. As you saw, it was all finished. Now with the dash, we're taking off the side panels with a hook tool. This is the Mazda radio removal tool. You snap it off, remove the antenna, remove the power plug, slide in the aftermarket sleeve, bend the little tabs. Then we move on to plugging in the aftermarket radio. There you can see the spade connector and how it plugs into the factory ground. Then we plug in the radio, plug in the harnessing, slide it in, keep the plastic on, do a power up test, and then we're all said and done. Set it off demo mode, get the color going, and boom, we're done.